You need to be like an hour. I watch it because someone was ready. You have to watch me that
Yeah, YouTube forward slash stuff. Right. Live video. YouTube it seems to be loading up. I really haven't gone in. I've only gone in there once. I think I watched like some of the Neo girls. It's in there once.
Here, I'll put him down.
Also, I just wanted to tell you guys, this guy over here in the hat right here, he is making a documentary about YouTube. It has nothing to do with me, or it's not about me or anything, but he just said, and I'll let him say it if he wants, but he said he's making a documentary about YouTube. That's about all I know, and he just said, since you make a lot of videos on YouTube, it'd be cool if while you were here, he could do an interview or whatever. So I was just going to encourage all you guys to maybe talk to him a little bit, and it's not just about one person, or I don't know what's your story. What you're doing.
Basically, YouTube, it's a community now. You may have remembered, like back in 2005, late 2004.
Can you speak English so I can understand?
She can understand.
Yeah.
Well, basically, YouTube back in the day, it used to be a search engine where they would feature actual categories rather than videos. So you could click on something now, and it was never, back then, it was never a community. Up until 2005, it became a community where people could actually share their thoughts on videos.
Quick question, how long have you been keeping an eye on YouTube?
Over 3 years, basically. Around 3 years.
YouTube hasn't been around for 3 years.
The category, it's been 2005, that's when it started. 6, 7, and it was started in late 2004.
Really? Really? Wow.
So before you even signed up?
Yeah, I've only been about 9 months.
Yeah, you're a year now, actually.
Really? Well, that's from the time I logged in to comment on or to try to post a video, and then I didn't, and then I went back 4 months later and made my first video. That's why it does look like it's about a year, but really about 8 months since I've actually been on. Yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's it basically. So it's now become a community, and everyone like here today, there's a YouTube gathering, which doesn't happen in MySpace, and it doesn't happen anywhere else. Why is that? Why is people so willingly talk to everybody, put their videos up, and as well, you've got celebrity here in Britain, where you've got the Page 3 models, and you've got Jodie Marsh, which every English person will know who she is. Z-list celebrities don't deserve to be celebrities. The good thing about YouTube is we choose who should be famous. We choose who we like and who we subscribe to. We don't go by the media, which is always a good thing. So it's independent thought. So we can do what you want. You can say what you want. You can say what you want. I can say what I want. Everyone says what they want. There's freedom of speech. So that's what the documentary is about. That everyone can do whatever they want on YouTube. It's as simple as that. So if I just to get everyone's username, come up and just say 15-second blurb, I'm Renato, I'm doing this, that and the other, and it's as simple as that. So if you want, just pull me aside, I'll do it.
When's this being aired?
It'll be aired in about 3 months' time. It's going through stages. You have to actually apply, first of all, to either Channel 4 or BBC. You have to pitch. So it may never get aired, but
it'll get aired on YouTube.
Oh,
that's way bigger than the BBC.
It is. Yeah.
It is.
Oh, it is.
You know, someone contacted me, said they wanted to put me in a television show.
Yeah.
And I said, I already have one, and it's way bigger than yours. You know, because theirs would just broadcast in the U.S. on one station at one time of the day.
Yeah.
That if you missed it, you'll never see it again unless 3 years later you buy the box set at a store and watch it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Yeah, and I'm like, why go backwards? This is the future of media, period.
Yeah.
Somebody can find your channel or your channel or your channel in 2 months from now because they heard someone or saw it up on a page, or right? Then they can go back and watch every video that you've ever done. I have almost 170 or 180 videos up right now. Yeah, and it's like you just go there and you're like, I can get into the storyline or find out, or whatever, and it's like that is so powerful. If the media doesn't catch up, and the only way they're going to catch up is to go online. You can't catch up on television. It's not designed, and it can't compete. It's dead. It's over.
It is with dead media form. Yeah. You've got now 4OD, which is Channel 4, which basically upload their own video, or rather their own TV shows.
Right.
So you can watch after it's been aired. You
Right.
can watch it straight away on the internet. So say your favourite program's Coronation Street, but you live in America. You go on the Granada TV and you go watch it live on the internet. It's the exact same in radio.
If you want to be the
analog
president of the United States, you could probably just stick one on there.
Now, I have a question for all you guys. How many people here, honestly, and you know, just be honest, okay? And I'm not gonna be an offender or anything. Does anybody here think that I work for YouTube?
No.
Because I'm like the YouTube evangelist kind of thing, right? Nobody here believes that I work for YouTube.
I believe in conspiracy theories.
Huh?
I believe in conspiracy.
All right. It fascinates me. Yeah, he knows I do. No.
It could have been.
It could happen, except for the fact that I say I don't all the time. And if I said, or if I never commented on it, if I'm Lonely Girl and people go, "Are you real?" and she never responds, or she doesn't come in a blog and go, "Of course I'm real. Of course I'm real. Of course I'm real," and she mentions a bunch of usernames, that would be a whole different thing than her just doing her thing. It's somewhat isolated. She never really participated in the community. She just did her little entertainment, and then people were shocked that she wasn't real. But then if I came out, that I think people could just see through it. And that there's all this like, well, there's no way you can be a regular person and be that popular, but you can.
But people will look at you and think that you're fake anyway, whether you're real or not.
Well, I do mess about. I mean, because the videos entertain me. You know, when I'm doing videos, I want to laugh at them. I still want to enjoy my YouTube experience.
Do you really own a candle shop?
Yeah, I do. I have many businesses. People say I'm on here to promote them, and I know, you know, if you talk about your life and you happen to be if you talk about your life and you are a manager of a hotel, you say, hey, this is the hotel I work in. Oh, he's on YouTube, so people will come to his hotel. It's impossible to share your life and not promote it in a sense, you know, or whatever. But yeah, and it's just I get that off so often. I'm like, how can anybody think that? How can anybody think that? You know, yeah. So anyway, I was just curious.
It'd be funny if Key gave Mama.
Just neat having people really here, where instead of just posting the video and then seeing the comment, they could actually walk right up and go, I think, you know, you said this one time, why did you say it? And it's like, yeah, it's like, you're here, you know, what is it? And I'm like, even in San Francisco, there was no controversy. There was nobody upset at each other. People walking up to each other that had just totally rammed each other, you know, through video responses or comments. You know, Blade went after me before in a video, and you know, and then we went into a Stick'em chat room, you know, and we talked about it. And he's here picking me up. The "Where Are All the Black People on YouTube" video that I created all that controversy. One of the guys who posted a response is the guy who picked me up last night at the airport and spent the evening in his home eating dinner together, and then he dropped me off at the hotel.
The controversy, it was on purpose. It was obviously a joke.
Yeah, what was that?
Per se, you know, I'm saying there's a certain issue there, but it wasn't exactly. You weren't being totally truthful. That wasn't your own.
There was a lot of people who thought you were just tugging.
Yeah, tugging. I'm not.
You know what I mean? You picked a subject, racism.
No,
people,
it happened.
religion. You picked a subject and you tugged on it.
I'm saying
Totally
there was
backwards,
jokes-
it's not
there was
true.
jokes
Yeah.
along with that blurb, totally. That people,
But if you watched all the videos, it happened just like I subscribed to someone, just like I would subscribe to you tomorrow. And then in an exchange, he sent me 3 emails, and by the 3rd email, he keeps asking, "Why did you subscribe?" and all this stuff, and I'm like, "You're funny." I don't know. And then I saw his
Your
video.
response to that was funny. It's just like you took everybody's view and just stuck it together and thought it's just so different.
He had that video saying that, you know, he had a video saying I'm black but I can't rap, and I thought, you know, he might think this is funny, and that's kind of my style anyway. So in the email, I just said, okay, I'll keep telling you you're cool. This is what you want to hear anyway. I'm subscribing to you because you're black. Like, and I was just playing with him. And then he came back, he's like, holy crap, that's hilarious. I can't believe you said that. And then he posted it in a video that was like our private email, and I thought, this is really interesting. You know what? There aren't that many black people on YouTube, and on